Hello, this is Gihan Pereira. Let's talk about creating an AI policy for your team and your organization. I was working recently with a client who brought me in to talk about AI for the organization, and we ran two sessions. The first session was for all their staff, and my client, she said, can you introduce AI to our staff? Some of them know very little about it, maybe not at all, and some people have used it a lot. So the first session was exposing them to it, making them aware of it, showing them a few things that AI tools like ChatGPT can do, and to show its potential, and also to identify some of the risks and the challenges with it. And then we had a second session, which was for the leadership team, so the senior leadership team and other leaders within the organization. And we were talking there about what the organization and leaders need to do to create an effective AI policy. And whether you call it a policy or framework or guidelines, it's about the governance and leadership issues around AI so that the organization can use it well. And you might be going down the same path yourself at the moment. How are you going to help your people use AI effectively? And let me give you 3 questions that you might want to ask as you're thinking about this. The first one is, why are you doing it? Now, this might sound obvious, but it's worth considering what you want to include in this policy or framework. And I think there are 2 parts to this. The first is, how are we going to use AI effectively to enhance productivity, performance, enhance the customer experience? And the other side of that, which is the opposite of it, is how are we going to make sure that we're doing it safely, ethically, responsibly, and legally? So that policy and that framework should cover both of those areas. The second question is, who is this policy for? Now, the obvious answer to that, the first answer is, of course, it's for people internally within the organization. But you might also want to think about whether you want to share some or all of that policy with customers, clients, and other external stakeholders so they understand and they're reassured about the way that you're going to be using AI in your organization, especially when you're talking about using AI with their own personal data. The third question is, how are you going to use this policy? You don't want it to be something that just gets pushed to a corner and forgotten, or pushed to a corner and only brought up when somebody breaches a policy. You want it to be something that's useful, that'll help people use AI effectively in the future. So those are the 3 questions. Why are you doing it? Who is it for? And how are you going to use it? If you'd like more detail about this, I'm running a free public online presentation soon where we'll cover the answers to those questions and a few other things to help you get ready for preparing your own AI policy, framework, guidelines, protocols, whatever you want to call it. And this is for leaders at all levels. It's not only for IT leaders and tech leaders. All leaders and managers should be thinking about how they and their team are going to use AI in the future. It's free and public, open to everybody. You'll find the link to register here. So please register and please share it with other people in your team and even your broader network as well. I'm sure you'll get value from it because creating a policy or framework for the future in using AI is going to be an important part of your role as a leader right now. I'll see you in the future.